Darren Ravel and Megan Payton here with Kevin Austin Jr. of the Saints. Welcome, Bo. I guess you just took an Uber here or whatever.
yes, thank you.
I'm not going to say, what do you think of New Orleans?
No.
What was this year like, obviously, for you? Started with what? In the NFL, your career started with the Jaguars?
Yes.
Okay, and then you went to Birmingham, the UFL?
Yes.
And now to New Orleans. So
Yes,
since you left Notre Dame, what would you say your pro career has been like?
It's definitely been an up and down experience for sure. I would say the best thing about it, though, is the opportunities that I've been able to get throughout the process.
Okay. Notre Dame, let's talk Notre Dame. Only one helmet goes on your head over your time there.
Yes.
And then they just keep painting it and right, or spray painting it or whatever.
Maybe. I got to keep my helmet.
You did?
Yes. So it's at my house,
Okay.
at home.
How about the jerseys?
Yes, get to keep all the jerseys, and the Shamrock Series jerseys we all get to keep.
The Under Armour, the Shamrock,
Yes.
those are good. I don't know. I mean, obviously it's a risk because it's against the whole tradition. What's the coolest thing you've seen? What was the coolest thing you've seen, like collectible-wise, at Notre Dame?
I would say like the Grotto, which is like this place where everyone goes and prays. Like everybody from all over the world, they come to this one place to come pray at Notre Dame, and it's called the Grotto. And like you can just go out there whenever you want, and you see a lot of people, especially at night, praying at night. So it was really cool, a really cool experience.
Going back to the helmets case, so obviously the Notre Dame Classic helmet, I feel like there's a bit of controversy with the Saints helmet, the one that has like the fleur-de-lis like through the middle. Are you a fan of it, or is it a pass?
I'm a fan of it. I'm obviously the design. People want to show the designs. I'm not going to knock anybody when they're trying to show off their design.
Okay, fair enough.
So I definitely say I'm a fan of it.
You put on whatever you want.
Exactly. Yeah.
And from a player's perspective,
Wait, hold on. What is the controversy?
well, no, I just mean like some people don't like it. Like some people are like, no, like I don't like the it's not a controversy. I guess it's just like some people are like, no, give us the classic.
Right.
Like we just want the stripe down the middle. Throwback jerseys, are we in or out on them?
I'm in on them.
I like the throwbacks.
I love the throwback jerseys.
I think the Saints throwback jerseys.
Yeah,
are
they're
sick.
really nice. Really nice.
Yeah, Notre Dame, other than the Shamrock Series, didn't really touch anything. You guys put the green jersey on once?
Yeah, I got to keep that jersey.
So the
as
green
well.
jersey, that's a cool one. I think that was Joe Montana in '79 was the first time they did the green jersey. And what was crazy, for so long they did not do the green jersey, but they did sell it at retail. So it was kind of, I remember the last time I was at Notre Dame, they had not yet kind of brought it back, but everyone knew, that was a big deal. What would you say, how many autographs do you think you signed this year?
This year. That's a really great question.
Like, when do people get you? When do they get you to sign?
Just randomly sometimes, you know what I mean? Or it could be like after like practices if we have fans there or something like that, especially in the beginning of the season. But right now I would say just randomly if I'm out somewhere usually.
And it's interesting because the NFL is at the height that it is, and yet at the same time, without your helmet, sometimes you could still go incognito, right?
Yeah.
It's not like an international soccer player or something like that. So is that sometimes weird to see that, like, you're at the height of the game but can still kind of be, maybe unrecognized by people?
Oh yeah, it's definitely interesting.
Even
because-
stars on your team. I'm not saying you.
No,
right?
100%. We always talk about like basketball players and other sports. They get to show their face, so their face is like more recognizable. And like football players, we all have to wear a helmet. So it's kind of like if you don't know what they actually look like, you just know a number and a name, kind of.
Kevin, would you say you get asked more to take a picture or an autograph?
A picture.
That's changing. That's what we've been talking about because
Yes.
maybe 15 years ago it's all about sign this,
Yeah, we want your signature.
and now it's like let's take a selfie.
Post it online. I feel like that's more like personable.
It's the proof, right? I was there. Instagram. I am so sad that as a kid, and I would have never thought about it because it required a physical camera. It's so much easier with a phone. But as a kid, to think of all the times I stood outside hotels or whatever, and I just got an autograph, and it's kind of like, there's no personality to the autograph. I would just love to see like 8-year-old me standing next to Tony Gwynn, whoever. So that's kind of interesting because I think that's also a fan thing. Autographs get a little bit sticky, where this is going to be on eBay or this is not. It's so much nicer, I think, from the player perspective to get a picture taken? Because it seems so much more authentic.
No, 100% more authentic.
What do you think about NIL now? Yeah. Obviously, you wish you were born 5 years later. You would have made millions of dollars.
Oh my gosh, crazy.
What do you think? What do people think of that? The guys that have already passed, the game. What do you think about kind of how it's now become a salary thing? Yeah. These guys are now getting salaries. There's, Bryce Underwood getting $10 million. Yeah. I mean,
people going into the portal, getting money. Yeah, no, it's a crazy experience. I would definitely say, I'm happy for the guys that are getting that opportunity to get it, but definitely wish it was happening 5 years ago, like you said.
Do you think that you would have not gone to Notre Dame if you entertained the highest bid? You know what I'm saying? Like, Notre Dame is a great school, but, would you have been willing to go to, no offense, but UAB for the right money? Mm-hmm. That's what kids are considering now.
I understand that. I don't think that it was that much of a concern for me, just in terms of I wanted to focus on education and football, so those two combined was my main focus. But I would definitely say what's happening right now with a lot of people with it's almost the highest bidder. It's kind of getting the kid it's a crazy situation.
Plus, it's also the moving from year to year, right? You just be a free agent and just get another $1 million. It's wild.
It definitely is. I think they're definitely going to have to put some type of restraint on how you can move with NIL and the money, because right now it's kind of the Wild Wild West.
It's out of control.
Money. Yeah,
it's out of control. Kevin Austin Jr., thanks so much for joining us.
I appreciate this. Thank you so much. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.